Alright guys, so first things first, this light on the left here, that one, it's not staying on like it's supposed to. See that? Staying on, not staying on. So I'm thinking maybe there's like a short, or maybe one of the cables is unplugged. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So let's jump in there real quick and figure it out. Alright, so I think I got it figured out. So what's happening is one of the wires that actually has a connection to that bulb, you see that? It's just not making contact the right way. It has to be at a certain angle and certain pressure, and it just means the connection is loose somewhere along the line there. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to get the part number here, and I'm probably just going to order a completely new harness for this entire thing back here, and then I'll just replace that. Hey guys, so I tried filming this in a different location other than just my beat up garage here, but it wasn't working out. The wind was blowing too hard and it was drowning out my voice and you couldn't hear anything. Besides, I think this is actually ended up being a better shot anyway, just because some of the mods are obviously lights that you probably wouldn't have been able to see out in the sunlight anyway, so hopefully this works out a little bit better. So the biggest mod and the most obvious one is that the truck is dipped. The color is anthracite gray. And then the second most obvious one is the trim pieces. So the grille, the light bezels, the fender flares, the side moldings, the steps, all of that has been Raptor lined. So the rest of the mods, I'll just do a 360 around the truck and I'll point them out as I remember them or as I see them. So starting with the first one that I get a lot of questions about both in person and in the forums is the three little lights that you see behind the grille, the Raptor style LED lights, and those are actually wired to the main headlights. So as soon as I unlock the vehicle or the vehicle senses that the headlights should go on, those three lights come on with it as well. So the other mod that I have behind the grille is that 32-inch light bar that you see there. And the reason why I put it behind the grille is because I am actually not a fan of having it mounted on the roof or having it mounted on the hood somewhere, at least not for this style truck. Again, just my personal taste. So what I did is I just took off the grille, I put it behind there. It's bolted directly onto some of the molding there. And it's holding up just fine. It's been on there for about 1.5 years now, and that's hooked up directly to the battery and then to a wireless harness. So whether the vehicle is on or off, the light will actually come on. And this wireless harness allows me to, control different features, so strobe, pulse, and then just a flash there. Moving on to the headlights here, both the high beam and the low beam have OP7 5K true white bulbs in them, just standard HID, not LEDs or anything like that. They're really bright, really reliable. I've had this set on for over 1.5 years now. I've had to replace the relay itself once, but other than that, the bulbs are still holding on strong, very, very bright. Can't complain. No flicker, always come on first time. So since we're looking at the front of the truck, nothing too fancy here. I do have an AFB cold air intake momentum right there. And then the other thing I have in here, since we're going to be in there anyway, is I decided to put in a throttle body spacer. And yes, I know that those do absolutely nothing for new trucks like this one. But again, we were going to be in there, and I said, you know, only $100. Fuck it, why not? So I threw that in there as well, and this is what it sounds like. So as you're able to hear, it's nice, it's loud, it's got a subtle purr to it, it's nothing too overwhelming.